Welcome everyone. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to import, like you're trying to bring things into your pixel app. Apart from the background, any other thing you're trying to apply is import, and it's a string that you are bringing into the pixel app. It's called import. You can import a logo, you can import whatever you want. You can import a color, you can import text, you can import whatever you want, a shape, whatever. Now, so let's say you're not a logo designer and you have a logo you want to import. You can bring it in, you import, okay? Or possibly you already designed the logo and you want to bring it into the pixel app. Then here's a way you can do to import right there. This import, you can see it right there. Import. This import. So you import things into the pixel app. And that is it. Now, yes, so here is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a little bit of design, do a lot of imports, and then we do a kind of what we call a shadow effect. We want to create a shadow effect. So the first thing we're gonna do is to change the background a bit. So I'm giving it kind of white background actually, or maybe kind of this gradient background. How this gonna bring it? So now I'm gonna import. Okay, so I import. Then I have this kind of parallelly. I want to import into my design. Maybe I kind of make a little bit of that of her. So yeah, it comes just like now. How about it? Yeah, it just comes. Now does it. So click OK. Now here she was. I wanna import something right into it. Make some design. So now this is what I'm going to do right now. Having here. Now having her here. So then I want to import another thing. No, she could be pointing on something actually. So I'm gonna import another thing, which is this. This is all of mine. See, this is making it more beautiful. So it's gonna make it more design. So now this is it. So I click OK. So now increase the text. Increase the text. So I'm gonna put to the size of a hand. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send it to the back. You see that? So when I send it to the back, she absolutely wouldn't it. You can see what I just did right now. So I sent it to the back. Alright? So and you can as well increase the increase it a little bit. So it starts just written on the board, and the board is kind of increasing or more widened than then this is it. Kind of like a certainly kind of board that is a bit far from her. You can see the design, but the color. So that is how you can make that up. But now let's say that I'm going to create a shadow effect, like under it or up top of it or something. So that's what I'm going to do is that I'm going to click on the background first. I don't click on any of the shape. Don't click on any of the shape. Now I can just lock it down. Click on this and lock it down both, so you're gonna affect any of it. You can see I can't affect it anymore. So next thing I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna create a shape, and in that shape maybe I want to make a wide effect, or maybe I want to use the same background I'm having right here. Alright, I want to make this shape to look the same way as this background. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna click on this plus here. When I click on this plus, then I'm gonna click on this. You can see this. Alright, so when you click on that, then it's to take you to ish. Then I want to pick a color, alright, from the background. Actually, I can click on the background and I pick my own color from the background and I click. So then I click OK. So you can see that I've changed the color of that text right now. So I can make the same color for the stroke as well. Since I have my color of the stroke right now, I can make the same color for the stroke. Because that is what I'm gonna need right now. So I'm gonna put plus. I click on these also, click on these, and I click. So I'm making the same color for the stroke sides because that's what I'm gonna need actually. You know what I'm gonna do? So I'm gonna increase the blur radius first. Increasing the blur radius, I'm gonna increase the stroke wide. Then the opacity is increased already. So you don't have to do anything with the radius. So you can say okay. You can see that I'm pressing a kind of shadow. Then from there, you're gonna do what we go to the inner shadow. Oh yes, you're gonna increase the inner shadow. Yeah, blur radius. You can see that happening. Now the next thing you're gonna do is to do to the inner shadow. You hone it as well. You increase it and you pick the same color you picked for. You can see you pick the color. So you pick the color. If you don't pick the color, you can be appearing different. You can see it's appearing different. So you need to pick the color again. So even when you're doing the inner shadow, you need to pick the color as well. You can see that everything can be normal. And then you go to the last one you're gonna go to is the opacity. So you're gonna reduce the opacity finally. You can see that pressing finally shadow. So the next thing you're gonna do is to increase it. You're going to increase it to as much that you want. You can make it this way. You can see what I'm doing. Alright, so you can see it this way. Alright, you can see that she's appearing with this something like a face upon her face already. Then you can make a copy of what you have there. Copy it, then you can as well make it that is engineer. Alright, such that is she's appearing a bit in a shadow place. Alright, so and that is how you do it. Alright, so hope you like that. Share, comment. See you next time. Bye.